Deal with a lot of people in the construction industry, which is heavily male dominated. And when I bring up the idea of bringing in an advisory board or a council, pushback you get that immediate, I don't want somebody telling me what to do and how to run my business. It's in terms of the going through the sale process, I think it's super important that, if the family has not professionalized the business, utilize some of this time right now to start, putting those pieces together. And we're big fans of, I have a coach. You guys have coached business owners. We coach business owners, but I have a coach for ourselves. Hire a coach and work with somebody. It's always good to have somebody that's not myopic, inside the family business, to be able to look at some things, and they may be able to point some things out that you're not seeing right now.
Yeah, another way of saying that, another way of achieving that is just independent directors. Having an outside voice, not family, not someone you've been playing golf with for 40 years.
And Dennis, any other
one thing that a family is doing, apropos of that, is has begun to put together a council for the future, and they've gotten some people that they know that are resources, some even that they don't know, and because the company is known, and they said, well, we want to convene, a kind of a idea for the future, and kind of a seminar, and they're beginning to put that together in the next couple of weeks. And the idea is what kind of opportunities and things do you see for this business in terms of its future development, given the current realities, and how should we pursue them? And this is going to be a very interesting, kind of seminar, and it will not just be for family, it'll be for family members, but also for the executives, and it'll be a kind of a real learning environment, and people will also get to know each other in the exchange and the discussions that take place.
Yeah, it's I've heard from, I deal with a lot of people in the construction industry, and which is, heavily, male dominated for a lot of times. And when I bring up the idea of, the bringing in an advisory board or a council to help with those things, it's funny sometimes the pushback you get that immediate, I don't want somebody telling me what to do and how to run my business. And the flip of that is, when you do find somebody that takes the time to put that board in there, every time we've talked to those people, they say it was the best investment that they ever made in their business, regardless of what the cost is.
That's an example of almost the opposite, where private equity funded or other sort of non-family businesses might have historically had an advantage in that they do consider outside views more. Sometimes family members can get on a path, particularly if their father or mother had done the business 30 years earlier, and they're not thinking out of the box as much as they might, not looking out of the box. And so advising family businesses to bring in outside advisors, a family council of some kind that's got independence in it, can be quite important in a family business.